I honestly feel as shit and as run down as this shirt. Oh, and don't make any jokes about me drinking water.
Promise.
You're a wanker. Do you know that? Fuck's sake. Let's get on with it. And welcome to Beer and Breakfast, your match build-up show. My name is Johnny.
And I'm Jono.
And I don't feel very well, so if I start to gloss over things, please forgive me.
Do you know what'd help you?
What?
A nice pint of lager.
Fuck off, Jono.
told me not to mention it was supping water.
Fuck you, Jono. It's vodka. It's definitely vodka.
Definitely vodka.
Let's see what we've got coming up.
We'll look back at the previous results.
We've got all the fan previews.
Views from the other side.
Max low, 0 to hero.
This or that.
And we'll be giving our predictions for the Luton game. If you do enjoy me moaning about how ill I am and all the other usual fun stuff we do, please do hit subscribe, like the video, share the video, comment on the video. Commenting on the video really helps. Otherwise you're banned from Farm Road. Farm Road. I'm not well, leave me the fuck alone. Borough should have won that game.
Yep. It's 2 points lost off, I'm afraid. Bit of negativity.
Yeah.
I weren't very happy with the substitutions.
Eki were very negative that game. I'm not part of the fucking Eki out brigade. Happy clappers, pipe down. Fuck off, leave me alone.
Surely there ain't a Eki out brigade.
There is, apparently. I've not seen it myself, but if you believe what you read online, apparently there is. I think it's just if you criticise the club, a lot of people just go, oh, so you're Eki out, are you?
No, it's not. I'm just disappointed. I thought that game was here for the taking.
Yep.
But just too nice.
Yeah, we're
going to kill game off.
We're going to talk about Max Lowe later on in the video and about improvements he's making. But the Watford game and that game in particular, a lot of people said he had a really good second half. I don't see it personally. I think he still kept losing his man. Oh, we made 9 tackles and blah blah. But no, he made 4 tackles and then got run into. Made no successful dribbles, no successful long passes, no successful crosses. Didn't really contribute. Gave away a goal. So what improvement? I gave him a 3 and took some right shit for that. But I did say if he improves, I'll give him his props, and he is improving, which we'll talk about later.
Yep.
But a mix of that, a mix of switching off at points where we shouldn't have switched off, and as you said, Eki's negativity and baffling substitutions in that game cost us 3 points, and that's probably the best chance we'll get of getting 3 points at Borough in a long time.
I agree. Yeah, they were there for the taking. Go for the jugular. So they're a lot more dangerous on the offensive.
Yeah, 100%. Sunderland, we came back into that game, got 3 points. Sunderland were absolutely wank. I don't know why their fans seem to think that if they had 11 men, they'd have won. I think they could have played with 14 men and not won. No.
Really?
They had 10 minutes.
I don't think we were the better team, and even at both with 11 men, I do think we'd have still won. But they were a decent team, Sunderland. I mean, I criticised them at the beginning of the season. I watched them in playoffs, and I thought they were average. I thought they were boring to watch. I thought this is a team that's going to have to completely change their style of football.
You thought
I thought they were a good team. I've watched them in previous games as well. I thought they were a decent team. I think it's a really good result for us.
Really good result for us. And I just don't get this mentality that they thought they'd have won if they had 11 men. I don't get it. I thought we were...
Because there were a lot of confidence in them at the moment. They're doing well in league. It's a lot better than what most people thought.
Yeah, we were by far the better team, and that's a plus for us. By far the better team. So as good as they may think they are, we were better. 11 men, 12 men, 13 men, 14. It doesn't matter. We'd have won that game. We were just good.
I'm glad you're as confident.
We were fucking good. We were brilliant.
We was good, yes.
We were brilliant. Speaking of brilliant performances, Blackburn, we were meant to be Alice's first game. Woke up that morning and I was greener than this shirt, so didn't even end up going.
You just don't like going to Blackburn at home.
No, that's 2 years in a row I've missed Blackburn at home, and 2 years in a row. And 2 years in a row I've missed a fucking brilliant game. They've cursed me. They've absolutely cursed me, Blackburn.
You've even seen a good performance from Ollie McBurney.
Take it away. I weren't there. I can't comment.
Yeah, it's one of the. Ollie McBurney played really well. I'm not going to say he made himself dangerous, hard to play against. He just can't score. I mean, I'm glad that he had a good game, and it won't go far wrong if he carries on playing like that. He had a really good game, and it was nice to see him play well. It was nice to see crowd get behind him. The only fault, the only grievance is if that's Fleck, Ollie Norwood, missing chances like that, they get crucified in game. McBurnie, I know people want to give him confidence, they just start singing his name. I don't mind that, but be consistent and get to a very good player as well. If you're going to cheer McBurnie for missing sitters like that, don't start groaning at Norwood or Fleck for missing a chance like that.
Speaking of Norwood, what a free kick. I saw obviously goals.
Yeah, what a free kick. I mean, I think that free kick's been washed away a bit from Mendy's goal.
Yeah.
Because that free kick, honestly, I could watch it over and over again. It's a proper great free kick.
Going into that game, I think what you just mentioned there, and Kevin Gage said it best, and I'm going to completely rip off Tufty Club and do a Gage impression. Well, I think that when Norwood plays well, that we fucking play well. I've never heard him say fucking before, but I can't do a Cockney accent when I say fucking. But when Norwood plays well, we play well.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, Norwood's always been one of my favourite players, and I love to see him inside. And I hate to see him get criticism.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, when he did score, he's doing that to his own fans.
Yeah.
To his haters. I'm just like, no, you shouldn't be doing that having to do that to your own fans, no chance.
No, definitely not. And moving on from that, we said we'd bring it up. Max Lowe from zero to hero, because Sunderland game played very, very fucking well. Even got a goal. And we weren't happy when we saw him on the team sheet at the beginning of the game. We'll have to admit it. We weren't. Yeah, you said you were. Your face said different.
Yeah, I did actually.
We weren't happy.
No,
let's admit it. We weren't.
He just had a couple of bad games. Cost us a goal at Borough. You're not really going to be fair play to him. He's come back and shut all us up.
Good. I love it when players do that.
Exactly.
Fucking love it when players do that to us. He had a good, solid, brilliant game, and by all accounts, he did the same against Borough. Against Blackburn.
Looking at his games, his past couple of games, you can see why Forest highly rated him.
If that's
performances like that,
if he can consistently be like that, How did he play against Blackburn?
Very well.
Creating chances.
It was, and honestly, he looks brilliant on that wing.
Yeah,
looked dangerous.
Is he keeping his man this time?
He didn't need to because we were always on offensive.
So when we're attacking and he actually gets into it a little bit, he can actually do something then.
I just think Blackburn offered nothing up front, so it was quite an easy day for Foderingham in his defence.
But giving him credit, he has improved vastly, especially since Watford.
Yeah, and good because we needed a bit of improvement in that.
100%.
Stephen's still out. So yeah, he's doing really well.
Good.
Long may it continue.
Long may it continue. And with McBurnie having a good game against Blackburn, I think that leads us up to a nice rousing game of...
this or that.
This is This or That, the best game show going on the internet today, and Jono's favourite.
Everybody's favourite.
Everybody's favourite. We get two simple options to a question on everybody's lips. This week, can McBurnie have a successful season this season? Do you think he's doing enough, working hard enough, and showing commitment to finally start putting it in the onion bag? To finally start being the player we paid for and be the man?
Oh, shit.
Jono.
I don't like this game.
Jono. Even think at the right time. Ooh!
I'm going to get hated for that.
You're going to get some right abuse.
One game he's had that was played really well. He's not going to make a season from it. I hope he does. I hope I look an absolute, more of a twat than I already look for saying this. He's not going to get us the goals we need. Unfortunately, I just think there's better options up front.
Okay.
Sorry. Johnny, do you agree?
Fuck.
So you don't even know this is your question?
I thought I had an answer, but... We're asking...
Saving face, aren't you?
No. We're asking, can he? Not will he, can he?
Well, of course he can. No, the question, will he? Anybody can.
I don't know. Could Leafs move here?
Yeah, if you stopped eating chinos.
I'm going to put myself out on a limb, and I'm going to say, if we start playing him right, and he keeps working hard like he worked in that last game, by all accounts, if he mixes that with being played right, things could click. It could happen, and it could work. He's proved it at 2 other clubs before we took him and started playing him wrong. Every goal he scored for us has been played how he wants it to be played, his type of goals, and then we stopped doing it and started treating him like a target man again. He's not Brian Dean.
Well, no, but that's a lot of ifs and coulds.
So are a lot of things in football. This is a theoretical game, John.
But at the moment,
this isn't Mystic Meg making a concrete prediction.
Well, no, but at the moment we're playing well. We're top at league. We shouldn't be changing his style just to suit McBurney.
We don't have to change his style.
Well, we're going to have to, aren't we?
No, he likes goals similar to Billy Sharp at times.
I don't know. Just
You're telling me that we can't play a ball 5 seconds earlier in the same system, so he can run onto it off last defender and just like muscle him out way and shoot like he did against Brighton.
I don't know. It's one game out of how many? It's just.
But look at every goal he scored for Swansea.
I think he's clumsy sometimes when he's pushing people about.
So Sander Berger.
Yeah, and there's too many fouls given for him to do that role for me. So I don't know. It's a matter of opinion. I'd like to see what other people think about it.
We stand in conflict on this one.
It's about time.
Oh yeah, as Jono said, put it in the comments. Can McBurney
Will McBurney
can
McBurney
have a successful season? Put it in the comments. Let us know your thoughts. And yeah, let's hope that I'm right and you're wrong.
I agree. Totally agree.
Yeah.
Because if it with him on form, he's a title now.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Right, let's get the first round of fan previews underway.
None will say something quite witty about how shit we are, or like making a joke about how something's going to go wrong, or taking the piss out of one of us players because I'm a bit of a prick. I can't fault us at the moment. I'm just really looking forward to the game on Friday night, and I can't remember the last time I was this sort of looking forward to watching us play. I think because it's early season, you haven't really got those nerves. I think, for instance, when we were this good last time, I say this good, but when we were playing really well last time in the Championship, it were under Wilder, and we really started to come to the fore after Christmas. And so everything was caught up with the nerves and everything like that about what leads to the result, what's all this. I'm actually just enjoying us at the moment because we lose to Luton. Yeah, it's a bit of a setback, but as long as we play well, who cares? I'm really looking forward to this game and how we're playing at the moment. And I think my main the only thing that I can say is a bit of a fear or anything like that is obviously the transfer window coming with Berger and maybe even Ndai. This time next week, that'll be shut. Well, this time next week, tomorrow. So, whatever. That'll be shut. And, well, it depends when you're watching this. I don't know why I said that. Should probably just start it again, but I'm not going to because can't be arsed. But yeah, I think that if we could get through that transfer window, we've still got this squad intact. It's really exciting with the players we've got coming back as well. Bogle, Clark, Osborne. So we've got some real quality coming back, and really I can't fault us at the moment. I'm really looking forward to the games. I'm going to miss the next Reading match because I'm on holiday, unfortunately, and I remember I missed the game last season because I were on holiday and it were in Slabra. I can't remember which one it were now, and I'm like, give a shit because they were just shit. So, but I'm actually gutted that I'm going to miss it. So, yeah, pretty confident on Friday, which I'm not usually. A draw won't be a terrible result, to be honest. It's a really difficult place to go. They'll work proper hard. Luke Freeman against us as well, obviously he'll be trying to prove us wrong, but I'm pretty confident and keep it up.
Well, been a great start to the season, better than I expected. Brilliant on Saturday. Move on to Luton. My concern is his away form. If we're going to attack or City, I think we should attack games this season. So I want us to go for it. we might end up losing 8 or 9, but we'll pick up points. If we can do that, a zone form will take us up. Just got to get through winter and all. See what happens at the end of transfer window. But it'll be a tough game, Luton. Big team, play a certain way. So we've got to stand up to that and then break with pace. So I hope so. Let's see what happens. We're capable of beating anybody in this league. I fear nobody.
We've heard a lot about Sheffield United, so let's have a look at Luton Town, a team you predicted to struggle after last season's heroics.
Yeah, I mean, they punched well above the weight last season. I just think they're going to have a bad season, and so far I'm starting to look a bit ripe for a change.
Yeah, 18th at the moment. I know we're only 5 games in the same way that we can't celebrate being top of the league too much yet. I mean, we're going to fucking enjoy it. Top of the league, say we are top of the league. So much effort in my singing there, sorry. But as much as we can't enjoy that too much, surely we can't look at teams down there at the minute and say they're doomed already.
No. A few teams you think are going to struggle that are down there, but there's a couple of teams that down there you think is not going to stay down there. Even like Middlesbrough, Coventry.
Yeah. Norwich are staying down there.
No, they've won the last 2, so
great.
Bet's looking better.
Yeah, they've got 3 people as a leading scorer, all with 1 goal each, including Gomez, Mendes.
That's a right name.
Gomez, Mendes.
Costs an absolute fortune to have that on back of
I mean, it's a circle round number. But no, they are struggling. They should be doing better with how they did last season, don't you think?
No, because like I said, they punched above the weight last season. They were just a bit confident from promotion season before. Just back down to earth, I'm afraid, for them. Second season syndrome.
No, for fuck's sake. But could it be back to earth for us, considering previous trips to Kenilworth Road for Sheffield United?
It's going to be a boring 0-0 draw again, isn't it?
You see, last time it were a boring 0-0. I think this one's going to be an exciting 0-0.
You think?
Yeah, we've made his fucking predictions.
I'm excited, actually. I've never been there before.
We're meant to make his predictions at the end, but we kind of spoiled that now.
Yeah, well, you have.
But no, it's just not a ground historically, a bit like Borough, where we tend to do really well at. I think I've been 3 or 4 times and seen us get. I think it's been a draw nearly every time I've been.
Well, like I said, not been before, so I'm looking forward to it. Want to tick off my list, never been able to get a ticket before.
I know. How you managed it this time?
Because now I've got over so many points. See, it pays off.
It pays off being a loyal bastard. Fucking hell.
It don't work.
Why is it stuck like that?
Too many fluff bits. I can put down that.
Silent mode on.
Why'd you do that?
Because of magic.
Awesome.
But no, looking at this game, they're not doing well. They'll be looking to bounce back. It's an home game for them. They know how to make it difficult for teams coming to Kenilworth Road.
Yeah, I mean, their own form last season were brilliant, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Not many teams went there and got a result. I think we did alright to finish 0-0 on that game as well.
They beat fucking Lord and Saviours of football, Nottingham Forest, at their ground, didn't they?
I can't remember.
You know, I just feel that this is a very, very difficult game and we're going to have to play very well. This ain't going to be a walking park by any means. It, on paper.
No, it will be.
Oh, for fuck's sake, here we go.
Anything but a win it's a bad day at office.
Really?
It's got to be a win. We're top of the league now. We've got to show people what we can do. And Luton away is... Sorry, no offence to Luton. We've got to win it.
I think it's more difficult than you're making it out to be.
Nope.
It is.
Nope.
Kenilworth Road is never easy to go to.
You know what? Somebody asked me a question over there, and I thought that's a good question. That. Do you think this team is better than the team we had to get promoted to the Premier League under Wilder?
We've got a lot of better individuals, yeah.
Yeah.
Individually, we've got a lot better players.
So the Premier League season, the promotion season to Premier League, punching above his weight, we won to 4, we'd get results anywhere. At the moment, the team we've got, I'm confident.
On paper, I agree.
And it's not just on paper, we should be doing it.
Because,
We will do it. I've said it.
as you mentioned, we are top of the league. And we are
good feeling, isn't it?
We are enjoying it as much as we can. Now, friend of the channel, Paul Johnson, made a very, very clear statement after the Blackburn game and said, any team, if we keep playing like that and we don't sell any players in the transfer window, but especially Berger and DIA...
I can't see Ndiaye going anywhere. He's only just signed a new contract. It'd be very surprising, but Sanderberg, please stop. Just give it this season.
If we keep them, as Paul Johnson said, and you know what, it may sound arrogant, I do agree with him, Any team that finishes above us this season is winning title.
Yeah, I would agree with that, definitely.
It sounds very arrogant, and I don't like it. I don't like being this positive because it always comes back to bite me in the arse. But he's got a very good point. If we can stay injury-free, keep the players we need to keep, we can make that top of that league position our own. We can do what Norwich and Fulham do.
I can't remember looking at United and thinking, what a team we've got. And to be so confident going up, scary, isn't it?
I don't like it. I don't like this newfound confidence because it just makes it all the worse when it bites us on the arse. That being said, we've talked about Luton Town. We've talked about how I think it's going to be difficult and you think we should be winning easily.
Yep.
Let's see what the Luton fans think as we go to the other side.
Hello, it's Luke from Owen the Town. Really looking forward to Luton Town v Sheffield United on Friday night under the lights at Kenilworth Road. We've had an okay start to the season, a couple of draws to start us off, followed by a back-to-back defeat at home to Preston and away to Bristol City, but we managed to bounce back against Swansea City, and to be fair, maybe played like the old Luton Town we all know and love against Swansea. We played very well, we managed to defend very well, and we were clinical, which is not what we've been so far this season. So we're hoping that basically our season started last weekend and that we can kick on and hopefully pick up 3 points against Sheffield United. But we're expecting it to be a tough game. Sheffield United top of the table, obviously playoff semi-finalists like us last season. It's going to be a tough game. A few players to look out for Sheffield United, I'd have to say. Alan Campbell, class in midfield. Elijah Adebayo, you know what he's like from last season. Not quite been up to that same standard this season, but he's always going to be Elijah Adebayo at the end of the day. Carlton Morris, a new signing we got in, he scored a brilliant goal at Swansea last week. Definitely one to look out for, very quick, very powerful. It's going to be a good game. I think it's going to be cagey. I do feel like Luton are going to get the win, so I'm going to go 2-1 Luton, but best of luck Sheffield United.
Do you know, how would you line up for this game?
Oh, now then.
Then now.
At the moment, I'm liking defence.
Yep.
Basher's fit, as it says, team news heard a bit from Eckingbottom.
Yeah, let's go through that team news before we start talking about who we want where. Obviously, a lot of players coming back. Bash and Doyle both made an impact against Blackburn. How did they fare?
Very good. Nice to see Bash back on the pitch. Looked like he'd never been away. Fed straight in there. I just think, what a bench we've got at the moment. It's a scary bench.
Yeah, that's what can help you win time.
I can't remember seeing a bench so heavily poised with so good players.
Yeah.
So it's just looking so good for us at the moment. And Jaye to bring on as a sub, come on.
100%.
And then bagged himself 2 goals from bench.
We started with McBurney and Cadra up front. How did Cadra fare? We've talked about McBurney in quite a bit of depth.
Yes, I thought actually they worked well together. Whether that's what made McBurney play a lot better, because he had that help up front with Cadra. They did work well.
Yeah.
But can you leave it in Dyer? Or Brewster, he's playing well.
It all depends on fitness, I think, doesn't it? We've got a lot of games. We've seen it. A lot of games coming up thick and fast. You've got to have that rotation.
Yeah, but don't forget they've got a break in a bit.
They have, but what you got to look at is one thing that cost us last season and cost us a lot of injuries is we couldn't really rotate.
No.
Now if we can, we
at
should.
At the moment, now he's got an headache because he doesn't know what to play. So
Ben Osborne, he's ill and being led by symptoms. Don't care.
At the moment, he's not getting in team. No. Unfortunately,
I don't care. I just don't care.
What about not criticising players?
I'm not criticising. I don't think it's consistent enough. It can either be prime fucking Lionel Messi or it can be fucking Michael Doyle. It depends what mood he turns up
in. At the
in.
moment, we've got 2 decent lads on loan who look really well in that midfield.
Yeah. He don't fit.
We've got the old guard that looking still good.
Yeah. And just my problem with Osborne's always been inconsistent. He's got no position where he stands out on that pitch above anybody else. He's a utility player that is... He comes on and does a job, puts effort in, but if you can't be consistent in doing it, then what's the point? You might as well just...
Yeah, I see where you're coming from on that. There ain't nobody that you're going to drop for Osborne, is there?
No. Good utility player, but the problem with a utility player is he has to be reliable when he comes on. Can you honestly say in every performance Osborne has had, he's been reliable?
No.
And that's my problem with. That is my biggest problem.
A big shout out to Norrington Davis as well, because
he's out of position.
He's out of position and he looked very comfortable there. He looked really well there. So yeah, he's doing a job wherever he's played. Well done to him. It's always going to be hard. He's usually like bombing up that field. And at the moment he's having to just stay back a bit. So yeah, and he's tricking it well.
Kieran Clark and Ender Stevens back on the grass. How many times have we heard that about players?
Back on the grass.
Jack O'Connor meant to be back on the grass for about 2 years.
Yeah. Yes.
But now, looking at that team news, looking at how we lined up against Blackburn, would you change the squad or would you play the same team?
I don't know. I've they've played so well against Blackburn.
Yeah.
But I've got to put Ndiaye up front, whether it's for Cadra or for McBurney. Mm-hmm. Ndiaye is the starter for me, especially against Luton, who should be beating, like I keep saying.
Would you keep one of those same two up front, or like would you have Cadra and Ndiaye or McBurney and Ndiaye?
I'd keep one of them two up.
Yeah.
But Ndiaye's got to start for me.
So you won't bring in Bruce, though? You'd leave him on the bench?
I'd leave Bruce on the bench.
Looking, obviously, as players are coming back fit, obviously you can't drop Purnell.
Definitely not.
Can't drop Anel.
At the moment,
United love fucking Anel. You can't drop him, can you?
they're just singing that on back at Cops. Just what are we singing?
But it's right. You can't drop him. Basham is a hero. I think him and Sharpie should have statues. But you've got to factor in his age.
I tell you what, Anel is Basham's love child.
We mentioned this, yeah.
It really is. It's just so much like him. Brilliant on ball. He don't mind going forward.
Basham's Bosnian baby. Basham's Bosnian anal baby.
No.
Oh no, I can't laugh. But no, he's a player that you need to leave in. You've mentioned how good Norrington Davis has been doing at that position. He's starting to mould into it. Max Lowe's improved. I think you start with the exact same side that started against Blackburn.
Yeah.
I won't make any
you're not
changes.
putting Ndiaye back in?
No, leave him, let him make an impact again. Team physical players. Let him knacker himself out.
I agree with that, but if Luton get a goal, which they won't, Blackburn were coming on to us, and I just think that helped Ndiaye get forward, get his goals. If Luton are defending a 1-0 lead, it's going to be hard for him to make an impact.
It is. My theory on it has always been we play like that against physical sides. You bring them on later on to catch them while they're winded.
Well, tired later, who knows? Yeah.
Look how Watford scored against us. When you've got physical players at the back who aren't very pacey, how'd you beat them? Let a player break them when they're leggy. Okay. And that's why let Reader and McBurney wear them out.
It depends how deep they're going to play.
Yeah, I mean,
it's hard to get in behind when there's not much space to get in behind.
That's very true. That is very true. But I'd let Cadra and McBurney wear him thin, and then physicality and McBurney making a nuisance to himself, maybe even bagging a goal. If there were a game, this is the game. We're on the pitch. McBurney scores. We're on the pitch. Not really. We are against pitch invasions.
You see, though, we started singing now. Stewards roll around 4 sides, like. Not really going to go on the pitch.
They sat there and went, what are they singing? Oh, they're singing if McBurney scores, they're on the pitch. All right, get a coffee. We're fine. We're joking, for fuck's sake. But no, I do believe that if we keep the same side, that's probably the best approach for this game. I wouldn't change it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Come on. Way too confident.
This is the first time I've looked forward to a trip to Luton. Let's get the second half of the Blades previews done.
Lots of reasons to be optimistic. Obviously, we go to Luton. They went to Swansea and won 2-0 last weekend, but they afforded Swansea 75% possession. And I think if they're going to afford us that with the quality that we've got all over the pitch, I can't see anything but another routine win for us, to be honest. I know we've not scored many away from home in recent times, and obviously Luton probably aren't going to afford us that possession as the home team. But yeah, there's just so many reasons to be optimistic about this team at the minute. I don't remember in my time of being a Sheffield United fan ever being this excited about the technical quality throughout the squad, on the pitch and the lads on the bench as well. And you know, when you look at the players that we've even got injured, you've got Billy Sharp, Bogle, you've got injured players that just walk into a lot of championship teams. And yeah, we've got a good management team that will keep everyone grounded, keep everyone motivated. There's just so many reasons for us to be so positive at the minute, and it's just something to really enjoy this season. So yeah, I'm hoping that we go to Luton, get a result, then obviously Reading on the following Tuesday at home. We've got a very good opportunity to get another 6 points from these next two games in quick succession, and that'll really, you know, stamp our name on that top spot, and hopefully we can sort of carry that into the winter, and yeah. I know it's too early to be looking at the league, but so many reasons to be optimistic and reasons to be cheerful. So yeah, up the Blades. Let's have it.
Well, a lot's changed since we last spoke. Ronnie Corbett or something. The producer, and I can't do an impression of Ronnie Corbett. I know what I'm trying for. Start again. But a lot has changed since I last did one of these. We've gone from everyone thinking we had a pretty mixed start, which it was, to everyone thinking we've had a good start, which it is. Top of the league, won the last two. Really, really good performance against Blackburn on Saturday. 3-0, flattered them big time. 2 great goals, one off the arse. Back to Johnny's private video collection there. And yeah, just looking really good. It's all sort of coming together. I think we're still missing that sort of either strong striker to bleed the line or 20 goal a season striker, whichever we need, ideally both. But McBurney did that to an extent anyway on Saturday, not with 20 goals obviously, but yeah, he led the line really well. So that aside, it's all coming together, and maybe even that is too. Even Ecky's getting the hang of the subs, the 5 sub thing. We've got a really strong squad, and he's starting to realise that you can use that within a game, and he's making better subs at the right time, and as it proved on Saturday, getting Ndiaye on, he scored 2. So it's all looking really positive. Although the other thing that's changed since we last spoke is that it's not just burger and shop window now, is it? I'd be very, very surprised if people don't start sniffing around Ndiaye, as in looking for a transfer, not Johnny's videos again. So it's 1st of September, transfer window slamming shut, as they say, can't come soon enough. But wishing my life away apart, it's a really, really positive start. And Luton coming up on Friday night, which again is shit, isn't it? We all hate Sky Sports, etc. They've had an even more mixed start, or even a shit start, to be honest. I think is it lost 2, drawn 2, won the last one, which obviously Deadbat, if he was on here, he'd be going, oh, there's a pattern there. Lost 2, drawn 2, we're going to win 2. Oh, we're in for it. But the way we've been playing, if we carry on with that and carry on how we've been playing and how we've been setting up and how Ecky's been rotating it a bit, keeping players fresh and everything, I don't see why we can't win comfortably again like we did on Saturday. So with that in mind, I'm going to predict 0-0. Oh, and don't forget to vote in the whatever it's called, Football Content Awards. Not for Tufty Club, obviously, that's totally a wasted vote, but Shoreham View and all the other good guys doing all the good stuff. So get your vote in now.
Final thoughts, Jono. Thought de finale.
Thought of the finale. This is the beginning of our promotion.
Oh fuck.
We're already at the top of the league and we ain't moving.
I can't wait for rival fans to gift this.
We are at the wheel.
Oh fuck. See, they're coming for you for that.
It's a white straight jacket. No, I'm just confident. It's a team we should be beating. I'm sounding a bit arrogant. I just love our team at the moment. I think it's a really good team, and it's not very often we get to say that. Mm-hmm. So come on, don't let us down.
One bad performance.
Just a bit more positivity in an away day.
Eckingbottom, like every manager, has got a clanger in him, i.e. Borough. But I think Eckingbottom's shown that he's a brilliant coach. My one big question of him was man management, and that was last season when he got appointed. Proved everybody wrong with that. He gets on well with his players, his coaching staff he's brought in and built that rapport with the fans. And I just think as long as he can avoid clangers often, if there's one in him, every manager's got him. Exactly. Alex Ferguson had him, you know what I mean? Wenger had him.
For a couple of years in.
Yeah, but this is exactly it. I trust in him, and I trust him now. He's starting to get his own way with players.
Yep.
The board don't like him. Don't think they know how to run a football club properly from certain perspectives. I think if we don't go up this season, we're in the shit because we spent a lot of money this season.
We don't go this season and losing some decent players.
Yeah, not just that, but we will not get the investments we need to improve the club. But I have to give them a lot of credit. They've backed him.
Just wait till the transfer market closes.
As of right now, my hesitations to the board remain, but I have to give them a lot of credit for the backing they've given him up to now.
And we will give them a lot more credit at the end when transfer windows close and we've not lost anybody.
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
Unless somebody does come in with a 35 million target and there's no thing to do about it.
If they make the minimum releases, fuck all we can do about it, let's be fair. That'll happen on deadline day though, won't it? If that happens.
It's awful.
I know. I love what Heckingbottom said. Carla Saba on Radio Sheffield said it, didn't he? He says, so have you lined anybody up to replace Berger if that minimum is met?
Yeah.
His response, we can't replace Berger. And I fully agree with him. They're into a player
No,
that
we
we
are
can get.
£100 million.
Yeah, 100%. My final thoughts are, this could be, I'm not going to be as optimistic as you, John. This could be the start of something special going forward. Now, all we need is the board to keep doing what they're doing now. Don't revert to typecast back to what you did in the past. Make the improvements so we can keep a consistent squad. Eke, keep doing your thing, and the players that are in there, keep doing your thing. Because so far, you're just making believers out of us.
It's working.
You're making believers out of us. It's a dangerous thing, but that is what you're doing. And
Make believers out of us. Imagine what players are feeling.
Exactly, 100%.
And you can't go wrong with players who will believe.
Yeah, so let's get this 0-0 at Luton out of the way, because that is my score prediction. Very exciting 0-0 where we both post the bar, miss a penalty. Their keeper will have a 10 out of 10 performance, and we'll do everything to get it in the net, but it'll be destiny that it won't go in. That's my prediction.
3-0 Blades.
Ooh, elaborate. Just going to be too much for them.
Yeah.
Just going to blitz them.
Yeah.
Going to go to a physical, cloggy team in their back garden ground and just spank them.
Yep.
I fucking hope you're right. I really hope you're right.
And that Bailey's going to score.
Oh, now you're talking bollocks.
If he starts, he'll get a goal.
And I'd like that. I really would like that. What better place to do it?
Exactly.
Close to away fans. Jump straight into crowds.
And I want him to come up to us and just look at me and just say, ha!
I said yes, Ollie. Anyway, I've been Johnny.
I've been Jono.
And we do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please subscribe to the channel if you've not already. Please like, please leave a comment. A like and a comment we'd be very grateful for. Also, we are putting ourselves up for the Football Content Awards this season. Go onto our social media to find out how to vote. We're not expecting to get into any kind of finals, right? It's just be nice, wouldn't it?
Exactly. We could do with a wooden spoon.
Yeah, exactly. We want a fucking wooden spoon down here. As I said, do hope you've enjoyed. And up the Blades. I'm fucking raising a pint of
I
water.
am not cheersing that.
Na na